Gary, a disappointing result today. Are you able to talk us through the game?
Yeah, listen, disappointing result, disappointing performance. I think as a group just now we're in a sticky spell. You know, the last 5 or 6 games of the level of performance that we were producing earlier in the season isn't there just now. And it's up to me and Brown and the rest of the coaching staff to try and get that level of performance back for the players. In terms of today, I think we presented them all their goals. I think we were slack and they missed the chance to go in front. And there wasn't much in the game. But then we've made 2 or 3 really, really schoolboy errors. And we've got punished, and at half-time the game's over. Very similar to when Dunfermline got the goal at 46 minutes last week. It's damage limitations. The second half, there was nothing really happened. It was non-eventful. We struggled to create anything. Cove, I thought, maybe sat back a little bit. And then the boy scores a wonder goal. No, listen, I acknowledge that that performance today isn't good enough. Last week it wasn't good enough, but you think that you're playing against a full-time club that are in a higher division. There's a little bit of give in that, but today it wasn't good enough, and you know I'm hurting. I really am, and the players are hurting, but we have to try and get more out of them. Listen, we've done great to get to where we are, but just now, you know, I think it's quite evident we're missing Big Matty. Aaron's been away for 2 weeks and we've conceded 7 goals. We're missing Aaron. We've not had Nicky all season, but obviously the big man's a miss, you know, a player of our season. We're missing him. And it's up to the rest of the squad. They need to try and stand up. And in the main, we've done that this season, but just now, you know, myself and the players have been found wanting a little bit. You have difficult, sticky spells as a club. You know, we've not really had too many since I've came here. And it is only 1 defeat in 4 league games, but you know I'm not blind. I don't try and kid the supporters on. Our performance levels haven't been good enough. Although we've had some positive results, our performance levels haven't been good enough. So I need to go away and I need to work hard. I need to try and come up with a system or a formation or something that's going to get us back to being hard to play against, but also creating chances. Because just now we're not getting either right. And when you're easy to play against and you're not creating chances, then it's difficult to win games.
You were saying it's up to you and Brown to kind of get the team back in that form. How do you pick them up after this?
Well, listen, there's got to be some video work. We've got another game on Tuesday. We're playing against Scotland University. So sometimes it's good to get back onto the pitch straight away. It can work 1 or 2 ways, having a game so quickly. We need to go back, like we do listen, even when we win the games, we still do the same. You go away, you watch the game back, what you've done well when you're winning games. Listen, obviously, this game's going to be mostly what we've not done well. You try and feed that into the team. We had worked really, you wouldn't think it was the result, but we had worked really hard in training. But goals change games. Goals change games, and we lost 2 goals due to bad mistakes for ourselves, and it changes the course of the game. And the players go a little bit deeper, and they stop doing what they were doing quite well out of possession before Cove scored. I understand that, but that's where you've got to be brave. You've got to stand up. You've got to keep doing what we've been working on in training. But really, when the goals went in today, it affected us in the wrong way. So we need to stay together. That's one thing. You know, we need to stay together. We need to keep working hard. You know, we haven't become a bad team, but just now it's probably, in terms of performances, it's maybe the stickiest that it's been since I took over, especially in the last maybe 18 months. So we need to work hard. You need to get through that. You need to acknowledge that the biggest thing is acknowledging where we are, and then everybody pulling together as one cause to try and fix it. That's myself, the players, and it'll eventually turn. But until it turns, you've got to keep working hard, and you've got to be harder to beat than we were today.
Thanks very much for your time, Gary.
Cheers.